Let's clear something up. Thinning shears are not the enemy, but they are one of the most misunderstood tools in hair. You're going to want to stick around until the end because you're going to learn when thinning shears are actually appropriate, when they're not, and how the difference between the two can completely change the outcome of your haircut. There's a lot of conflicting information out there. I've seen it. Some people say never use thinning shears. Others say they're essential. And the truth is, well, it just depends because like any tool, it's not about the tool itself, but it's about how, where, and why it's used. The problem is that thinning shears are often used as a default. Hair feels thick? Use them. Hair feels heavy? Use them. But that kind of thinking skips over something really important. Is this the right tool for that specific hair type and goal? Because if the answer is no, then even a small amount of thinning can create big problems. Look, the question isn't, are thinning shears good or bad? The question is, are they appropriate for this situation? So when are they okay, Denise? Thinning shears can be appropriate when the hair is very dense, the strands are strong and healthy, and there is excess bulk that cannot be addressed through shaping alone. And even then, they should be used sparingly, strategically, and never as a shortcut. They should not be used on fine hair, fragile or damaged hair, on curly hair, or near the surface of the haircut, because in those situations, they don't enhance the haircut at all. In fact, they weaken it. One of the biggest signs of an experienced stylist is knowing when not to use a tool, because restraint is just as important as technique. When thinning shears are used correctly, they can subtly refine the haircut, but when they're overused, they create frizz, instability, lack of control. So the difference isn't subtle, it's dramatic. I've had clients come in after years of overthinning somewhere else, not with me. And once we stop using them on their hair starts to feel fuller and healthier again. So yes, thinning shears can be okay, but only when they're used with intention, not out of habit, Edward Scissorhands. If you've been trying to figure out why your hair isn't behaving the way it should, my Good Hair Day emergency kit will help you connect those dots so you can start making the right choices for your hair today. My link is below. And always remember, when you know better, you do better.